Good morning, happy Facebook Live and also YouTube. This is Athena StarSeed and it is a glorious, rainy, overcast day. Actually, you know what? Because it's not, I might have to take my umbrella just to make sure that there we go. The camera doesn't get wet. Whoop! There we are. Matches my glasses. All right, so Reverence and I woke up this morning. I had some apple cider vinegar with the mother. That is to boost the immune system. I'm going to be doing a water fast today. Today's Friday, the Goddess Day. And we are counting our steps. So the goal is to get to 5,000 to 10,000 steps a day. So that's like 2 to 5 miles, right? 2.5 to 5 miles. Ready, Buddha?
Ready.
All right.
I definitely think I got bigger.
You did? You got bigger?
Look how small the scooter is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think you did get bigger. Okay, lock the door.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start walking. Oh, it is raining out here. Okay, so, hi. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Steven. How are you? All right, I'll take those keys. You want to put them in my pocket?
Okay.
Zip them up. Zip the pocket. Zip up the pocket. Oh, it feels like we're in like a whiteout or something. Just zip up my pocket.
Okay. There you go.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
We're going to go on our walk. Topic for today is faith. To have faith,
Oh my God.
and right along with faith is trust. Trust and faith. And let's look at this. Here, look, can you see these? I don't know if you can see them or not. These are pretty little flowers. Yeah. So the flowers, they have faith and they trust and they know that the universe is user-friendly and beautiful. Oh, I feel like a ghost. Look at this. It's like overexposed or something. I'm like white. I'm in a white field of light. This is so interesting. Hey, Corey, am I white to you or is it just on my glasses? I mean, in my camera. Somebody type it in if if it's really white behind me. So crazy. All right, it's starting to come back into, my face is starting to appear. I'm not sure, maybe my vibe is so high I just turned into a white sheet. Oh, look at this. Let me show you this little beautiful thing. Look at this little pretty rose right here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no. Oh my God, you can't even see it, can you? All right, we're walking. So faith and trust in things that are unseen. And the things that are unseen is that we have a purpose. Our life has a purpose. We have a purpose. And our bodies are on consignment to us. They're on loan.
2 hearts.
Two
One
hearts.
Heart here. 1 heart here.
Oh, how beautiful. I don't know if they can see it. Maybe not.
Mama.
I know, I have to turn it. So there's 2 hearts on the sidewalk. Look at how white you are. You look like a ghost.
You can't even see my pink. I'm wearing hot pink.
I know, this is so weird. I'm not sure what's happening with the camera. Okay. So trusting in the unseen. How many times have we each had an experience that we couldn't explain? Something unseen, an unseen guided force that either saved our life or showed us something spectacular about who we are. Let's see if I can come up with one of these examples here. Well, oh my gosh, another beautiful tree. Can you guys see this tree? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so wild. Oh, there you go. You can see me now. I appeared. It's interesting. Maybe the overcast day makes it really white. So trusting in the unseen forces. So I've often gotten messages in the dream time and even in the waking time where I'll have little flashes of intuition to go drive my car in a specific direction or to call a certain person or to do a certain thing, like an occupation. I'll give you my first example. When I was in my early 20s, I came out here to Los Angeles, California, and I really wanted to get a job in the entertainment industry, but I didn't really know what to do because I didn't have anything on my resume except for college. And a little small, still voice said, go to Universal Studios and get a season pass and just go up there and watch some of the shows. and you'll feel like you're already in Hollywood. So I followed that little voice. I went and I saw some of the shows. And when I got to the Wild, Wild, Wild West stunt show, something is big about to happen. Humanity is much more than this. Yes, it is. I'm not sure who texted me that. But humanity is evolving. So I go to the stunt show, I get a flash of intuition, and I saw myself jumping off the buildings. And it was like a little guided voice to say, hey, this is what your future is. And I waited one more year for the auditions to come around because they had just passed. And don't you know, I started working at Universal Studios. Out of 200 people, I got the job with no stunt experience at all. And really nothing on my resume. So I had to be trained to, shoot pistols and rifles and whip. Okay, here is a PDF that you can share. Stephen is sharing something with me that humanity is about to change. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Back to the fact that having faith and trust, coming out here on a wing and a prayer, not knowing what would happen, following my intuition, and then being able to land at Universal Studios and start doing stunt work. Yes, it was the theme park, but for me, it was magic. I got to hang out and I got paid to play a character and do something athletic. And that guided the rest of my entire life because out of that stunt job, I created the fitness boot camps that I ran for 15 straight years and trained thousands of people. And how did I do that? I gamified fitness. Why? Because I was at Universal Studios thinking, my God, they're paying me to jump around for 8-9 hours a day, running stadium stairs and doing push-ups and crunches and jumping off of scaffolding. And this is really fun. I would pay them to do that. And then I thought about it like, hey, people need to get paid to go outside and exercise. And so it pays to exercise. That's what I'm doing. I'm paying myself right now. I'm making an investment in my body and in my health and in my future to go outside every day and do something, whether it's raining or not. This is really crazy. Like I can hardly see. Like I'm a look at this. I'm a white shadowy entity right now. Okay, we're going through the parking lot. All right, let's be careful here because we have cars. Come to the side. Come to the side. Yes, so trust and faith. We are on the precipice of a brand new humanity and things are really changing. And we have to keep the highest mindset, the highest possible imagination about us so that we can look at things with a sense of optimism. Why? Because it increases our health and our immunity. And it allows us to find the opportunity in the adversity, right? There's always opportunity in adversity. I'm just like a pair of floating blue glasses. There's always opportunity in adversity. And it's up to us to get out into the rain and start singing. So yesterday, my daughter and I, we were singing in the rain. And we had a lot of fun. We were making what we could out of what we had. And that's what we have to do. Figure out what we can do right here, right now, with what we have. That's all we can do. So, you guys, if it's not raining where you are, get out into the sunshine today. Walk around. We're going to get back after this, and Reverence and I are going to do some cosmic yoga. There's so much yoga you can do for free on YouTube. Now, I do Kundalini Live Yoga, and that's like $15 a month, and I really love it. So, Oh, Antoinette, hello. Hi. So I was talking about faith and trust and looking at the world as a half full cup of clear crystal water, and that these adverse times are all opportunities for us to shift up into our superhero identities. And sometimes our superhero powers are just encouraging ourselves to get up and move our body. And you know what happens when you move your body? You feel more positive, right? You release serotonin. You get a walker or a runner's high. You start to blend into nature, and nature starts informing you and helps you feel more peaceful and loving and beautiful. So we're walking to our little local CVS, and I'm going to get my daughter No, oh, you can see me now. Whoops. I'm gonna get my daughter some Easter stickers she can put on her mirror. So you're coming with me, yay! Here's our CVS, our local CVS. Okay, where's our stickers? We're gonna pass the candy aisle here because we don't want to eat too much sugar. Okay, did you find them? All right. Which ones are we doing? We gotta get the bunny one? I'll let you get two. Let's get Happy Easter and the bunny. All right, and those are gonna go where? Turn around, say hi.
On my mirror, and I don't know where the other one's gonna go.
Okay, but they're to lighten up the mood.
Okay.
They're to inspire us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna go get in line. Oh, look at how cute these little bunny slippers are. Happy bunny slippers. Yeah, these are adorable. We got Easter eggs everywhere. Easter. So Easter, let's talk about Easter. Easter's a time of rebirth. And we are rebirthing ourselves right now through all of this, what, fear, doubt, insecurity. We're in uncertain times. And that's just part of our own evolution.
Self-checkout.
Yeah, I mean, you do, here, you do my card. Yeah, like we have everything now. It's electric. So people are going to be more free to do things that they really love in life. That's the positive way of looking at all these robots running everything. We can figure out what our gifts are, how we can give our gifts to the world, and we can be happier by doing our purpose instead of just mundane job jobs.
What do I do now?
Okay, right now we say finish and pay. You want a bag? One bag. Continue. We have to do debit. Okay, follow instructions into the pin. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Okay, you're gonna have to wait until the lady comes over. See if it might be a lady. Here, you hold this. I'll go get her. You talk to them.
Hi.
Tell them how much fun you're having.
I'm having fun playing in the rain. Hello, people.
So tell them what we did yesterday. We built a fort.
Oh, my mom wants me to tell you guys what I did yesterday. Yesterday, it was raining a lot, and I built a giant fort in the rain out of like chairs and this giant like thing that goes over like a tent type thing. And it rained a bunch, and I got all soaked and wet, but it was still so fun. Yeah.
And then we went jumping in puddles.
Oh yeah, and then we went jumping in puddles after that. And we did this cool thing where we came to CVS 2 times. We came here.
We're just doing to get our steps so we can walk.
Well, yeah, we wanted to get our steps, but I wanted to jump in puddles, but I had my flip-flops. So my mom said, no jumping in puddles because your flip-flops are on. And we wanted to buy something, but we couldn't because, because my mom forgot her belt at home. So then we had to go all the way back, but that was okay because we were trying to get our steps. Oh, there's a cute doggy over there. Can you see the doggy? There's the doggy. Yeah, and what else should I tell them?
That life is about playing and having
Fun.
right.
I'm gonna go scooter.
Life is about playing and having fun. All right, here you go. You hold this on your thing. For ghosts again. I know. It must be the light outside, like the clouds reflecting on the light, which makes it really, really bright.
Whee!
Okay, so we have to find the fun in the fundamentals. We got to find the fun in the everyday. We have to find the fun in the mundane. There's a lot going on out here. So I just want to say to everybody, let's all take a deep breath. Exhale. Take a deep breath and realize that the spirit is the breath. And when we connect to the spirit, we can find out a higher reason for our own existence. And it could be, yeah, we have to face our fear and our insecurities. And it could be that we have to organize our priorities, so that we spend more time with our loved ones. And that's what I'm doing today and yesterday with my daughter. She did not go to school, although my school's not canceled. My school's still going. But I wanted her to be home with me because I had yesterday off, and I have half a day today off. And I think it's really important to spend that quality time. You know, we rush through our lives, and before you know it, our kids are 18 and 20 and they're out of the house. And the most important thing is to really bond and love each other. Love the people that you're with. If you have some friends right now that you haven't seen in a while, call them up, invite them over, share a meal. Invite them to go for a walk. You know, if you want to fast like I'm doing today, you can share a cup of apple cider vinegar with the mother and some water. You know, most of the time our intimacy comes from our communion, our communication, right? It's not just about the food or about the activity that we're doing, but it is about sharing our hearts. And sometimes we just need to tell a story or get a hug or sit by a fire. I'm going to go home and light a fire later today. And I'm going to sit by the fire and meditate. I have one soul reading client over the phone at noon. And then I'm going to drive into the Mystic Journey. And I work from like 5 to 11 p.m. And I am here. I am available. I am in service to all of the light workers and anyone who's feeling a little shaky and needs a paradigm shift. Right? Because this is all about tuning in and tuning up to the highest note that you can reach in your own auric symphony. Remember, our auras make sounds, and the sound of fear is very different than the sound of trust and faith. So we have to have faith in a higher power at this point, right? You have to go beyond the scene. We have to know that something is beating our heart. Something is spinning the planets in orbit. Something is helping us live this mystery-filled, mysterious life. I see a little fairy. Surprise! Jumping out of the bushes. Right? So find things to laugh at. Maybe find a good book to read that you haven't read for a while if you are not going into a government job or if something's been closed. Sit in a meditation. Take some time to meditate and find out what your next adventure is. Remember, because out of that adversity births new opportunity. And this is an opportunity for us to redefine who we are. You know, and I was talking yesterday about every day is the only day. This is the only day. Today is the day. And when I was in the boot camp, I'd wake up at 5 in the morning. Well, actually 4:30, but I'd be teaching at 5. And I'd say, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. This is the first day. This is the only day. This is the only day. This is the first day. Wow, I don't know how I keep disappearing. This is a disappearing act. The first day of the rest of our life. This happened once when I was in Hawaii. I was going to plan a dolphin retreat, and I was staying at this beautiful home near Kalua Bay. I can't remember, Pathway of the Gods. And I went out to do a video after I had been meditating, and I was just like this. The whole thing was white. You know, everything happens for a reason. We're not always sure why. So back to the unseen magic, the unseen forces. So in the tarot, the very first card is the Magician card. And that's about mastering our reality, knowing that we are the common denominator of the field at which we interface with. So those of you who want to practice higher skills of magic, let's just work on mastering our own emotional body right now. Okay? Look, I'm visible. Just came back into view. Let's master our emotions. Let's choose that today is an inspired, filled, happy, fantastic day, right? I was watching some guy on YouTube. He's got, I don't know, fantastic.com or something, and he was talking about Bruce Lipton and how Bruce Lipton was making a public announcement for people not to panic, to realize that this is an opportunity for us to go deeper within who we are. And remember, those of you who know the biology of belief, and you're familiar with Bruce Lipton, if you're not, check him out. based on the perception of our cells and our biology. That's what is creating our reality. And it couldn't be more true than right now. Couldn't be more true. We have to test it, right? You test it out. So I see our world being abundant. I see the people really changing the way they view their health and their relationships. I see this as a new opportunity to integrate our planet beyond borders and boundaries, beyond religion, beyond culture and creed. This is a unifying principle to be one heart, one mind, one love. And instead of bonding together on the alchemy of fear, why don't we bond together on a higher chemical construct? Joy, entertainment, enlightenment, enchantment, wonderment. Find the wonder in the mystery. Find the wonder in your own soul's purpose. So I often say to my clients, if I gave you $11 million right now, what would you do with the rest of your life? Imagine that you are limitless, unlimited. I'll show you this. You can see it. This is one of my favorite trees. I love this tree. I walk by this tree every day. If I gave you the most unlimited possibilities and with some finances to back it up, what would you do? Let's just get the mind dreaming. That's where it starts. Start the dream. Then start writing the dream down. Then start painting the dream. Sketch it out on a sketch pad. Then start sharing the dream. Allow the dream to continue to inform you on what is possible. What's possible? When I hear the word impossible, I hear I am possible. I am possible. I just came into view. I guess, you know what it is? It's probably the clouds, because it's overcast here, that are shining back on the film and it's making everything really white. So right now I'm under these like palms. Can you see these? And that's how I become visible again. Here we go. Invisible. Visible. Invisible. Visible. Anyway, walking. So get your sketchbook out, get your journal out, start journaling, find some wonderful things about your world that you'd like to create, figure out how to do it online, be in service to the world, be in service to the self, be in service to the selves. Everything's happening for the joy and the abundance. Are you gonna swing?
Hello, I want to, but the swing is all wet.
All right, well, there's options for that. Take that towel off the chair and put it on your swing.
Really?
And let's swing, right? Yeah.
Yay!
Because what's important about swinging?
Having fun.
Having fun. That's right. I'm gonna see if I can sit over here and then you guys can see me again. Oh, I'm coming into view. I'm sitting on my porch. All right, let's see here. I got my umbrella. I'm gonna sit down. Oh, here we go after a beautiful walk. Hello, happy people. I can see you and you can see me. And I can see my daughter over there swinging, but you can't really see her because she's in a field of white. All right. See, is that better? Yeah, it's actually better if I keep the umbrella up because then it blocks a little bit of the light. Oh yeah, it's way better. Okay, so I got some fresh flowers here. Oops, looks like if you rotate this, they don't show. Can you see the flowers? Flowers and my little socks from yesterday that were wet. So I think those are Reverence's socks. Okay, keeping your vibrations high. Those of you who have not seen The Egg, the adaptation of Andy Weir's viral short. I'm gonna say it again. The Egg on YouTube for free. The adaptation of Andy Weir's viral short. Okay? If you watch that, you're gonna understand that you are the one who is consciously creating your reality. Now, whether it's from your subconscious or whether it's your superconscious, your conscious mind has very little, I would say, governance over the reality. However, 95% of the reality does come from your subconscious mind. So then you say, well, I didn't create this virus. Well, how did this virus get in here? The virus or the war or the disease or the divorce, whatever it is, It's like the tower cards in the tarot. It's time to let things break down that no longer work. And somehow, through adversity, it does bring populations together. And they start really looking at global solutions. So we do get to look at how countries are now going to work with each other for the good of all mankind and womankind. I'll just call us all earthlings. You know what I'm saying? We're all on one big, beautiful ball of earth. And we get to share this. And it's no different than sharing a household. You see what I'm saying? You get into communication and communion around a higher ideal, and you live, work, and play together where everyone can thrive and be the best them possible. And that's how we turn up our soul light. And that's the purpose of our incarnation here, right? I mean, how many times have we been born? A man, a woman, poor, wealthy, married, single, healthy, ill. Like, we've done it all. And this is the time we're doing something greater than our own individual purposes. We have a global purpose to be there for one another. And how do we do that? We don't have to save the world. We just have to connect with our soul. If each and every one of us saves our own soul, which means talks to our soul on a daily basis, lets our soul govern our mind, body, emotion, spirit connection, then everything will turn out as right as rain. As right as rain. Right now, California needs a lot of rain, right? We had a lot of fires the last year and a half, a lot of burnt California. And now Mother Nature is cleaning and clearing and healing. And she's also allowing people to feel cozy and nuzzled in their little houses. And you can just gather around a candle with your friends and say a prayer and sing a song and say what you're grateful for. Share gratitude stories. And from the gratitude stories from the present that are, let's go into the imagination of what can be. And now share what the new earth looks like. Let's sit around a campfire and share what the new earth looks like. Sustainable communities, eating fresh out of the garden, music and singing and dancing every night with your community, sharing stories and love. You know, in Israel they have what's called a kibbutz, where the families live together and they all raise the children. And so you're constantly around children. Now, I have a couple roommates here at Temple, the Sound Palace Temple, Athena, and Reverence is here. And she's putting little happy Easter stickers on the kitchen door. And my roommate came in this morning, and he was like, oh, this is so joyful. And it was. It's seeing through the window of a child's imagination. A little bunny and little Easter eggs and butterflies. They're like these little jelly stickers that stick to the glass. And so we bought more today, right? So she's going to stick them on her mirror. But our walk yesterday to get to, I think, 3 miles, we went back and forth to the store to get our steps in. And the reward was we bought those $3 little jelly stickers and we put them on the kitchen door so everyone in the community can enjoy them. And so even if you hear something negative in the morning, when you see an Easter bunny, you smile. It reminds you of your childhood. It takes you back to your innocence. The white is the purity. That yes, God lives in each and everybody. Everybody has God as a light, an internal lamp that they can go in and they can access. So go in today and light your inner light. I'm going to continue to broadcast messages of inspiration and hope. And that's going to be my contribution to myself, my daughter, my family, and my community. You know, I choose to look at the world through optimistic lenses, right? Do what you can. And so, practical application. Fasting. Today I'm fasting. Water, apple cider vinegar, right? I'm also going to walk 5 miles today. That's going to fortify my health and my body. I'm also going to meditate, which is going to calm down my mind. Then I'm going to play with my daughter, which is going to give me a sense of community and communion. And then I'm going to read for my clients, which is what I love to do. I love to do what I do for a living. I'm an intuitive reader, and I use the tarot cards, and I use oracle cards, and sometimes I just channel. So 2 weeks ago, I'm very excited to say, I started a channeling group on Monday nights, and people can donate $10, $20, $30, whatever in their heart or their budget, and I answer questions live. And I'm an omnipresent channel, so I'm channeling like right now an aspect of my consciousness. However, when I go into a trans-channeled state, the difference is I'm not sure who or what or how many of the energies are coming through. So my eyes are closed. I might have a slightly different pattern in my voice. I just surrender to it. But I can tell you this. The beings in the unseen world are very happy with humanity. They love us very, very, very much. And the angels are with us. Every single being on this planet has their own personal guardian angel. And that angel's been with you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And they're governing your progress. And everything that's happening, you agreed to in your pre-birth agreement. And when you start talking to your angels, they will give you inner guidance, and they'll give you maybe the next 3 feet. You see what I'm saying? It could be the next 3 weeks or the next 3 years, but they will give you the next 3 feet, and they will certainly give you faith and trust and love and inspiration. So, you guys, I love you so much. Take care of yourself. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. Please subscribe. The more people that subscribe, the more the transmission can get circulated, and we can get people out of fear and into their inspiration, their in-spirited consciousness, right? Because before and after this dimension rises and falls, there will always be spirit, because energy cannot be created or destroyed. It's infinite. And we have to remember that. We get to remind each other that we are infinite beings, eternally spinning through the cosmos, having these human interactions for the blink of an eye, really. So I love you. I bless you. I'm hoping that if you're a musician, you play music today. If you're a singer, you sing. If you're a dancer, you dance. If you're a writer, you write. If you're a poet, you dream. Share your love and your love with the world. Blessings and light. Rabbits, come here and say goodbye.
Okay.
She's over there swinging.
My butt's soaked.
Your butt soaked?
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Bye-bye. Oh, we're not ghosts anymore.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Tell everybody your main message.
Oh. Be a kid forever and never grow up.
Okay. We love you. Be a kid forever and never grow up. All right. Blessings and light. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Okay. Hit the finish button. Stay tuned.
Bye-bye.